Dear students, welcome to Dhaka Online School. I am Abdul Samad Bhuya, Assistant Teacher, Haji Ashraf Ali High School, Mirpur, Dhaka. Today, I would like to discuss on a grammatical item. It is narration. It is narration. Do you know what is narration? Narration means the way of reporting the speech of a speaker. Okay? I think you have some ideas on the topic because in class 6 and 7, you got some ideas. You know, narration, there are two kinds of narration. Direct speech, narration has another name. It is speech. Direct speech and indirect speech. Today, we will discuss how can we change direct narration into Dear students, let's see an example of direct speech. Monica said to me, "You are late." You see that there are two parts in the sentence and I already underlined here. Monica said to me and you are late. And there is a quotation mark or inverted comma is used here. So, you know that direct speech has two parts. One is reporting verb and another is reported speech. Reporting verb is out of inverted comma. Reporting verb is the part which is out of inverted comma. And the parts which is within the quotation mark or inverted comma, this is reported speech. To change the sentence direct to indirect speech, you have to clearly identify which part is the reporting verb and which part is the reported speech. Dear students, to change the direct speech into indirect speech, first let's see a direct speech, an example of direct speech. Monica said to me, "You are late." You see, there are two parts of the sentence and Monica said to me, I underline this part, and another part is you are late. And here quotation mark is used in the second part. So, you know, direct speech has two parts. One is reporting verb and another is reported speech. To change the sentence into indirect speech, you have to clearly you have to know the two parts of the sentence. Dear students, to change a sentence direct into indirect speech, you have to know some points. To change a direct speech into indirect speech, you have to know some points. It means you have to change some parts. You have to know which parts you should change in a sentence. We see direct to indirect speech. First, you have to change the reporting verb. You have already know that which part is reporting verb. In the sentence, direct speech, we know here reporting verb is said. It means change the reporting verb. It is reporting verb in the sentence. Now, change the inverted comma. You know, inverted comma is here. Then, you have to change subject. Here, subject is you, isn't it? Then, you have to change verb. You see that here, you are. It means you are. Are is verb. After that, you have to change the adverbial word. It means yesterday is the adverbial word in this sentence. Okay? Dear students, change the reporting verb. It means you have to know how can we change the reporting verb in a sentence. You know, we have 5 kinds of sentences. Understand? And in these sentences, we have to change, you have to use different words to change the reporting verb. Okay? Dear students, to change reporting verb, we have to know different words according to sentence. Here, you see, reporting verb is said. Okay? To change reporting verb, if the sentence is assertive sentence, we have to use say or said or told. It means in present tense, we use say. In past tense, we use say or told. In interrogative sentence, we have to use, to change the reporting verb, we have to use ask or asked. For imperative sentence, we have to use order, advise, request, propose, forbid, etc. And you have to use in the past form of the sentence according to the tense of reported speech. Then optative sentence, in the same way, you have to use pray or wish. In the exclamatory sentence, you have to use exclaimed, wondered, or exclaimed with joy and or exclaimed with sorrow. Okay? You have to memorize the words according to your sentence. Understand? In this way, we have completed our first point, change the reporting verb. Okay? After that, we have to change inverted comma. You know, this is inverted comma. Now, we will know how can we change inverted comma in the reported speech. Okay? Dear students, to change inverted comma, we have to know these words. It means, in the reported speech, if you find assertive sentence, that time, you have to use that. If reported speech is in interrogative sentence, that time, to change inverted comma, you have to use if, whether, or W's question. It means, if the sentence is interrogative sentence using auxiliary verb, that time you have to use if or whether. But if the sentence is in W's question, that time you have to use W's question. Understand? After that, if the sentence is imperative sentence, that time to change inverted comma, you have to use to or not to. It means the imperative sentence is negative, that time you have to use not to. Understand? After that, if the sentence is optative sentence, that time you usually use that. For exclamatory sentence, in the same way, you have to use that. Okay? By using these words according to the sentence, you can change inverted comma. Dear students, to change the subject of reported speech, you have to know the rules. Understand? Now, we see that if the subject of reported speech is first person, that then you have to change it according to the subject of reporting verb. It means, here you see that in the reported speech, the subject is you. Understand? And you is second person. If the subject is second person, that time you have to change the subject according to the object of reporting verb. It means here, it is reporting verb. You have already known that. And now, you is second person and you have to change you according to the object of this reporting verb. Okay? After that, we see that if the subject of reported speech is third person, that time we have no change. Okay? It is very easy formula. And you have to bear in mind this point. Dear students, now we will learn how can we change the tense or verb in reported speech. If we find the present simple in reported speech, we have to change it into past simple. If we find here present continuous, it has to be changed into past continuous. If we find present perfect or past simple, that time we have to change it into past perfect. By the same way, if we find will, it would be changed would, can, should be changed into could, am, is, are, going to will be changed into was or are going to. Okay? By this way, we can change the tense of reported speech. Dear students, now we discuss how we can change adverbal words. It means, let's see a chart here. If we find such words in the reported speech, that time we have to change in this way. It means if we find now, it should be changed in them, here, there, come, go, this, that, today, that day, ago, before, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, or the following day, last, the previous. Understand? In this, if we find these words, it should be changed into these words. Okay? By this way, we can change the adverbal words. So, we have finished 5 points, 5 steps to change direct speech into indirect speech. Dear students, let's apply our rules in a sentence. It means in a direct sentence, how can we change it into indirect sentence? Here we see that my father said to me, we are going there tomorrow. It is a direct speech. How can we change it into indirect speech? Dear students, first we can point some parts where we need to change. It means here we know first we have to change repeating verb, that inverted comma. After that we have to change subject. Then we have to change verb or tense. After that we have to change adverbal word. In this sentence, tomorrow is adverbal word. So we can identify or point the parts where we need to change. Here we see that in the reported speech, it is an assertive sentence. So we have to change the repeating verb into told or said. Understand? After that, we have to change inverted comma. And in assertive sentence, we have to change inverted comma into that. And here, you see that we, first person. First person means, if we find first person, we have to change it according to subject. Here, my father said to me, we are going. We, it means you and your father, or I with my father. For this reason, we have to use here we. Understand? Now, we have to change tense. It means verb. Are going. You have already read that are going will be changed into were going. Understand? So, we can change the tense of this sentence. After that, we have to change the adverbal word. And tomorrow will be changed into the next day. You have already got the chart. Okay? And applying 5 points or 5 steps, we can change the sentence into direct to indirect speech. Okay? So the answer of this sentence is, my father said to me, we are going there tomorrow. In the indirect speech, my father told me that we were going there the next day. Okay? Dear students, by this way, you can complete a sentence, a direct speech into indirect speech. Okay? So, let's finish today. And in the next class, we will discuss some more rules on these topics. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe.